Oh, Poshmark. Poshmark. Oh, Poshmark. I was just sitting here processing some orders that I placed online. I bought all of these items online to resell. By the way, if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I share with you some of my online sources. So how I source from the comfort of my home, and they are delivered to my home, and I then resell those items. So I was just processing some of the things that were delivered to. I literally have packages delivered a couple times a week. And 99% of it is things to resell. Like, no, that's not true. Nikki, be real. Like 80% of it is to resell, 20% is just for personal. I'm gonna start with the most annoying Poshmark update and work our way down to probably the biggest update that you all want to hear about. Number one, what is up with these annoying emails that Poshmark is sending? And I know I'm not the only one. I've been seeing people talk about it. My friends have told me they're experiencing the same thing. Example, I sell something on Monday, okay? Usually Poshmark will give you a couple of days, like 3 or 4 days before they start sending you an email like, hey, reminder to ship this item. I'm getting emails on Tuesday, and I'm not just getting one email, I'm getting 2 or 3 emails. Hey, did you ship that item out that sold on Monday? Hey, did you ship that item out? And mind you, friends, you all know, my oldies but my goldies know, I ship next day, at the very latest 2 days. I always tell you all, if you buy anything from my Poshmark closet and I don't ship it within 2 days, something, either I'm sick or I cannot find the item. Like right now, I'm starting to get sick again because my kids, we talked about that yesterday. If you are new here, I have 2 young kids. They are 2.5 and 5, and they are just little germ bags. So I'm starting to get sick, but I got my shipping done. So even after I shipped this dress on Tuesday, I got another email. Don't forget to ship your item. I'm thinking, what are they talking about? The post office has already scanned this dress that sold yesterday. So then I find out it's not just me. It's happening to a lot of us. Those of you that, even ship second day, you're getting like 4 emails. And so I reached out to Poshmark, and I haven't heard back yet. I reached out to them today because this has been going on for a week, and so I thought it was a glitch, and I thought, oh, maybe they'll fix this by now, but it's not getting fixed. This has been going on for a week. Literally the day after I sell something, I get a reminder to ship it. I'm hoping that's a glitch because it's so annoying. It's like I'm getting now like 10 emails a day about things that sold within 24 hours. So let me know in the comments if you are experiencing that. We are in, I feel like Poshmark has slowly turned into ThredUp. If you are a veteran ThredUp seller, you know exactly what I mean by that. I'm not even going to go into any more detail. It's not as bad as ThredUp, but Poshmark, I understand changes are happening, but I'm just letting it roll. We're in for a roller coaster of a ride, friends. So that's one thing. Another thing, and I am not one of those people, so some of you might get mad at me for saying this, but I'm not one of those people that is like, oh, when Poshmark left, we're talking about shipping now, priority shipping, and moved to ground advantage shipping. I did not think that it would hurt my delivery times that much, because from where I live in Southern California in Los Angeles. Unless I was shipping to someone in California or on the states touching California, my packages took the same amount of time as if I shipped them ground advantage, especially if I was sending anything to the East Coast. Same amount of time, like 3 to 4 days for me, priority, okay? So when they switched to ground advantage, I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think it's gonna take that much longer. And it hasn't been until now. Now, because we are in the holiday season, this is just me. I'm not even complaining. I'm just letting you all know, like, get your stuff shipped quickly, because my packages, and for some reason in 1 week, everyone that orders for me is on the East Coast. And I'm like, oh man, anytime something is going to the East Coast, it takes at least 5 to 7 days. My items get get to Alaska and Hawaii quicker. Because I've seen some sellers saying, even people who are in California, like to get my item to Hawaii is taking like 2 weeks. Not for me. I just shipped an item out on last Monday, and it got to Hawaii by Thursday. But I also shipped an item out on Monday that was going to New York, and it took like 8 days to get there. So there's a lot of storms in the middle of the country. I know a lot of you are dealing with snow. I was just thinking like, wow. So many of you are like posting videos and pictures of beautiful snowy backgrounds and everything. I'm literally walking to the thrift store. It's 83 degrees today in a short little mini dress, like like, I wonder what the weather's like where my dad is right now. He doesn't get snow very often, but shipping times are taking very long, and it's just, we've all been, if you've been reselling for at least 1 year, if you were a reseller last Q4 in December, holiday times, it just takes longer. But this is the one time since they changed from priority to ground advantage that I'm like, oh, this is going so slow. Like, my packages are not getting to New York for like 8 days. The longest one took 9 days. But I can tell you, before December started, even like end of November, my stuff was still getting to places as if it was priority. I don't know. Priority for me just was never 2 days unless they were in California. Even if I was sending it to Washington or Oregon, it was not 2 or 3 days. So I just put that out as like a little PSA, like get your stuff shipped as soon as you can, because it's taking so long to get to people, and then you have to wait. And then if they don't rate you right away, or accept the package, then you have to wait the 3 days. So it could be like a good 2 weeks before you get paid out. That's why every time I go live, I mention about accepting your order, like, because a lot of people just don't know. Every time I mention it in a live sale, at least a couple of people will be like, thank you for telling me that. Like, I'm not a seller on Poshmark at all. I had no idea. They don't know that we're not getting paid unless they accept the order or they rate us. I will say, because you all know, my oldies but my goldies know, I never was a big purchaser on Poshmark until 2024, and I started purchasing a lot. And 2025, I've been purchasing a lot on Poshmark. They do remind you a lot. Like, hey, rate this order. Hey, accept this order. They email you, they notify you in the app, but it's not explicitly said like, this seller, I wish they would say, your seller's not getting paid. I just think I know a lot of people that are strictly buyers on Poshmark, they don't know that. Every live sell, when I'm like, please accept your order, like as soon as you can, take a look at it. If everything's good, accept, rate, because that's how I get paid. I ship next day because I want you to get your items fast, and I also want to get my money fast. Like, I'm very honest. I want you to get your items fast, but I also want to get paid fast. And usually like a person will laugh or something. And then always someone is like, I had no idea. The last live sale I had, a lady was like, I did not know that. I was wondering why they kept emailing me to like rate you and accept it. I just thought like once it's delivered, you got paid. So, if you're a live seller, I know not all of you are, especially on Poshmark, it's worth mentioning like, hey, make sure you accept your order, because otherwise we could be waiting weeks to get paid. Now, first of all, before we talk about the last update, subscribe. I always forget to say this in the beginning. If you are still listening to my voice, my name is Nikki. I upload multiple times a week. Currently, if you're watching this in December of 2025, I am uploading every single day. Let me see what day. You're going to see this on December 10th. This is the 10th video I have posted this month. So if you appreciate the daily uploads, subscribe. It's free. Give this video a thumbs up. You can now hype the video, which is free to you. It just tells YouTube, it's like another way of liking the video. It's like telling YouTube, hey, I liked this video. I found it helpful. Promote it to other people. So if you're it only works if you're on your phone or a tablet. If you swipe to the right where the comments are, you can hype. You can only hype 3 times a week, and you can only hype channels that have 500,000 subscribers or less. It's meant to be a feature to help us smaller channels. So I would appreciate it. If you don't want to comment, all of those things help me, by the way. If you subscribe, or if you comment, or if you like the video or you hype the video. Like, all of that helps, and it's all free. So consider doing it, friends. We just hit 26,000 subscribers, and I'm uploading every day. So if you appreciate the effort, subscribe. Poshmark is bringing back bulk sharing. I was gonna say, like, I don't even know, friends. When platforms take something away and then we give our feedback and we're like, please, please, why are you not asking us before you were taking these things away? Like, did you have a small focus group? Did you do a survey? Or are you just taking things away and implementing things without getting any feedback first? So if you don't know, Poshmark took bulk sharing away in the app. It's still available on desktop for some people. It's not available on desktop for a lot of people. They're also doing a lot of things that are causing a lot of glitches. So some people have it on desktop, some don't, but it's gone on all the apps. If you update your app, it's gone. They took that away with no notice. We all just kind of realized it was gone, and then they just kind of confirmed it in emails. Oh my gosh. I always think you guys can see the flies, and I mention it. If you're new here, I live in a small jungle. We have 5 Christmas trees. One of them is real, and I'm like a plant addict, so I always have like a little family of flies. And all of you, I've taken all of your tips. Thank you. I know all of you have told me about the sand and the stuff to put in the soil. I got it, girl. I'm working on it. But you have to understand, I literally have like 100 plants in this house. Plus we have a real tree now. So these flies are like living their best lives. They are multiplying. Like, do flies have sex? You know what I was just thinking? Like, how are you guys procreating like this? Are you guys doing it? And then, you know, I don't know if you have kids around, but that's why I spelled it. Or do they just like spawn? Like, what? How are there so many of you? Do you have nothing else to do but make babies? These are the things that go through my mind. Subscribe for your only child weird friend, Nikki, and her random thoughts. So anytime a platform does that, it has to make you think they're just doing what they want. They're not asking us beforehand. They're not doing surveys. They're not doing, like, you would think when you have such a feature, a huge feature, that they can see the data so many of your users are using daily, you would say, let's take a small focus group of experienced sellers or new sellers or both and ask how they would feel if we took bulk sharing away before we do it. And then let's disseminate that and say, we're thinking of taking away bulk sharing because we care about what our community thinks. They don't care. That's why I hate to break it to you. And I'm not trying to sound facetious or anything. When platforms do things like this, I hope it opens your eyes that you're a very small cog in the wheel. They don't really care about our opinions, friends, because if they did, they would ask before they take these things away. What happens is they get a bunch of bad press, a bunch of people being upset about something being gone, and then they bring it back. And it's like, well, why didn't you just ask us in the first place before you took it away? And this is coming from someone, I know I'm sounding really snarky, but this is coming from someone who has never used that feature. I had never used bulk sharing, but hearing from my reselling friends, hearing from you all how upset you were that it was gone and how often you used it, it made me think, like, did they even ask anyone if we would miss it if it was gone, or they just don't care? They're making these changes, and I understand it's all about making money. That's why they started live selling. Poshmark live sells on Poshmark now. And you better believe they're going to ramp that up. A lot of you messaged me that you're pissed off. Like, when you open your Poshmark app and you go to your notifications, there's a huge banner promoting their live sales. Let me see. Was it in my feed? Was it in the live sale? Where did I see it? It was like a huge banner promoting their beauty live sales. And I don't see it right now, so maybe it does go away. Yeah, it's back. So, by the way, I was just being so snarky because that was my thought process when I saw. They basically posted it on their Instagram stories. We heard your feedback and bulk sharing. What does it say? And bulk sharing is coming back, basically. It'll be back December 15th. Let me see if I can pull it up. Poshmark. I just think it's funny because did they ever... We've heard your feedback and bulk sharing will return to the app December 15th. Many of you shared how valuable it is for keeping your closets organized. So we're bringing it back to ensure you have the tools that work best for you. We appreciate your continued feedback and support as we evolve the Poshmark experience together. I feel like we could have avoided all this if they would have asked first. And was there, I've been doing so many Poshmark updates, I can't keep track. Comment down below, did they ever publicly tell us that bulk sharing was gone? Or did we all just figure that out ourselves? Like, did they announce officially, like how they're announcing on their Instagram now that it's coming back? I've been doing so many updates, they're all getting bogged in my head. Did they ever say, hey, bulk sharing is gone? Or did we just figure it out and like, we all reached out to Poshmark support and they told us. I will tell you, having experience with a platform that just makes sweeping changes with little notice, it's very frustrating. Like, it's very annoying. I don't even know what to say. It's just annoying. I'm happy for you all's coming back, but I feel like this could have been avoided if they would have asked in the first place. That's all I have to say about that. I was gonna say I don't have anything else to say. I think I've said a lot. This is how many times have they done this where they're rolling something out and then they take it back? Like the new fee structure, they rolled that out. People complained. I personally liked that structure. Don't get mad at me. I know the majority of people did not. I personally did. And then they took that away and they went back. And then they took away bulk sharing, and now it's back. And it's like, what else are you going to take away with no notice? We'll have to figure out. People will complain, and you'll bring back. A lot of stuff they're not bringing back. Like, they changed priority shipping. I don't think that's ever coming back. I would have loved to at least have it as an option. Like eBay gives you UPS, FedEx, priority, ground advantage. Like, I would have loved to have the option if you just want to pay more, but I don't think that's ever coming back. I don't think the excessive delist, relist policy is going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think their live sales are going to slow down. I'm pretty sure they're just going to ramp up. A lot of you told me that Coach has an official closet on Poshmark. Who knew? I did not know that. And someone else, there's another brand that has, there's a couple brands I had no idea that have official Poshmark closets. But a couple of you were telling me that a lot of the stuff they sell, like, it's not even that discounted. It's like basically stuff that you can find on their website in the clearance section, but it's not as discounted even as the clearance section on their website. So I don't know, friends. I'm just rolling my eyes. Like, I don't know. If I just wanted to make Poshmark update videos in 2026, I could. I would not. I would tell you I would be bored. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe. I'm going to keep you posted on things as they happen. I don't know that I'll get them out the same day, but I'll let you know. Like, we'll probably have a platform update video weekly, I would think, at least. I don't know. Let's just get through this month because I feel like we're about to experience even more changes. They're just ramping up for 2026, friends. So if you haven't seen yesterday's video, it's episode 6 in the challenge, and I show you how I source online. That is a good one to watch because I share some of my 2 favorite online sources with you. The newsletter is always linked down below. Make sure you subscribe to that. I only email you once a week. And as a thanks for joining, I give you my free ebook that I created. What else is in there? Discount codes, referral links, all that stuff. Subscribe, and I will see you soon.